Hi, my name is Lauren, and today I will be teaching you how to shoot a free throw. First, we will begin by stretching, then we will go into some foot position, and then hand position, how to release the ball while shooting, and then we will do an activity and get right into shooting afterwards. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so before we begin actually shooting, I like to stretch and warm up before. Usually before shooting a free throw, you've already played for a little bit, so your arms are warm, but in this case, I had just gotten to the gym and hadn't done anything yet. So I like to do 10 seconds on each arm, each way like you saw before. Now I'm going to switch to my other arm for about 10 more seconds. I'm just going to shake my hands out a little bit. And now I'm going to get my hands warm and my fingertips warm to the ball. This is important because sometimes when you walk into a gym, your hands can be a little stiff and you want your hands to be free and ready to shoot your free throw. So after I am done warming up my fingertips, we will go into foot position. Okay, so our first example of what not to do is having our feet right up next to each other, really close together. This is bad because if you're shooting your free throw, you want to have a nice wide base so you don't get off balance. Our next bad example is having our feet too wide. You want your feet shoulder width apart. In this case, my feet were very, very spread out. This might not be the most effective way to shoot because sometimes you need to have your legs incorporated in your shooting. This is another bad example. My feet are shoulder width apart, but they are parallel to each other. This meaning that I do not have a lead foot, which we will see in the next two good examples. This is a good example if you are left-handed. You can see that my left foot is in front of my right foot and ready to shoot. Usually your lead foot wouldn't be as far in front from your other foot, but I exaggerated it in this photo to show you what I meant. This is another good example if you are right-handed. I am right-handed, so this is how my feet normally look when I shoot a normal shot or a free throw. My right foot is in front of my left foot, and I am shoulder width apart, and I'm ready to shoot. Now I will teach you about hand position on the ball before you shoot your free throw. This is a bad example of how to hold the ball while you are shooting a free throw. The ball is way too high on my fingertips, and it'll take a lot more effort and power to get the ball to the rim. So don't hold the ball like this. This is another bad example of how not to hold a ball while you're shooting a free throw. As you can see, the ball is on my palm. If you shoot it while it's on your palm, it'll be a lot less accurate and your shot will not go in, guaranteed. This is a good example of how to hold a basketball while you are shooting a free throw. A little trick that I use that my dad taught me to see if you're holding it correctly is if the space between your thumb and your index finger looks like a crescent moon. Holding the ball like this makes it more effective when you're releasing to actually shoot your free throw, and it reduces the amount of power you have to put behind the ball when shooting. Now I'm going to give you an example of how to get good hand positioning. So first, you're going to want to hold the ball out in front of you, turn your wrist around. There you can kind of see the crescent moon, and then put your guide hand on the side of the ball. Here it is again. So if you have a ball right now, would be a good time to pick it up and follow after me and just do what I'm doing. Do that for about 5 minutes and we'll come back after you've mastered it. Now that you've practiced that for 5 minutes, just stationary shooting and hand position, we will go into actually shooting the ball at a free throw line, starting with how to release the ball and then some examples of a good free throw. So here I'm going to do the same thing that you guys all just practiced, but when I release it, notice that my 2 fingers come out, and those are the 2 fingers that I will be releasing the ball with when I shoot my free throw. Continue practicing releasing the ball as needed. This will help when we're actually shooting. Now that we're done with hand position, we're going to work on following through. So following through is just holding your hand up high when you release the ball, like that, and then your teammates are going to laugh at you because you look dumb. Anyways, here it is again, just focusing on our hand position, releasing, 2 fingers, and then holding that hand up high. Before I shoot a free throw, or really any shot, before a game, I like to visualize. Visualizing in my head is just looking at the ball going through the net. Visualizing can look different for everyone, so take about 5 minutes to close your eyes and visualize how you're going to shoot your free throw. Okay, so now that you are done with your visualization, let's actually get into some shooting. So here you can see that I'm sitting at my feet, I'm doing my routine, and I'm releasing with my hand up high and the ball goes in. Gonna do that again, do my routine, hand position, release up high, ball goes in. Simple. Here is a slower video. So I'm sitting at my feet are shoulder width apart. I'm doing my routine, 4 dribbles, and then holding my hand out, getting that crescent moon, and then I'm releasing off my 2 fingers and holding my follow through up high. Now that we've gone through everything you need to successfully shoot a free throw, practice for 10 minutes on your own. Make sure you use hand position, foot position, following through, and make a routine of your own if you're feeling a little saucy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot. And here is a little film of me shooting a free throw in a game. Bye.